Power wheelchair rolls backwards as a baby holds the feet while walking forward. We all do things differently. Young man drives power chair forward with a girl holding onto the back, seated in an office chair being pulled forward. Woman wears a band around her head attached to a long stick. Split screen of the stick stringing the beads to make a bracelet. Man in a power wheelchair in a kitchen next to a woman turning on the stove. Split screen of two men in power wheelchairs pulling their daughters on a scooter and on roller skates. A man in a manual wheelchair does a trick in a skateboard park. Three women in wheelchairs with microphones.
This is how I...
A man in a power wheelchair.
This is how I...
A woman in a sled hockey sled.
This is how I...
A woman in a manual wheelchair.
This is how I...
A woman in a manual wheelchair.
This is how I dance.
Three women in wheelchairs with microphones.
Karaoke.
A man in a power wheelchair.
Ball.
A woman in a sled hockey sled.
Play sled hockey.
A woman in a manual wheelchair.
Go up the escalator.
A woman in a manual wheelchair. Dancing. A group of people playing sled hockey. A woman in a manual wheelchair going up an escalator. A man paralyzed from the neck down bowling with a ramp. A man sitting in a scooter next to a chair.
This is how I...
A woman next to an open car door.
How do I...
A man in a manual wheelchair next to an open car door.
Let me show you how.
A woman in a harness rock climbing.
How I...
A woman in a manual wheelchair sitting next to a bench.
This is how I...
A man standing.
This is how I create a film.
A woman next to an open car door.
Get my toddler out of the car.
A woman in a harness rock climbing.
Rock climb.
A man in a manual wheelchair next to an open car door.
Transferring to the car.
A man sitting in a scooter next to a chair.
Transfer to a chair.
A woman in a manual wheelchair sitting next to a bench.
Transfer to a bench.
A woman in a harness rock climbing. Split screen of a man and a woman transferring to a chair and a bench. A man transferring into his car. A woman with Down syndrome modeling on the catwalk. Let's shatter stereotypes. A young boy with autism standing in front of a wall with papers posted on it written in Chinese.
I'm going to teach you Chinese.
A woman singing.
Just a small town girl.
A man seated using a braille tablet.
This is a braille tablet. I use it to read and write documents.
A woman in a power wheelchair shoveling snow.
I am a human snowplow!
A little girl with Down syndrome standing.
I can do anything I want.
A young boy in a power wheelchair spinning in circles. Celebrate abilities. Person monoskiing. A man with a manual wheelchair attached to his body climbing a rope. Woman pushing a manual wheelchair pulls her babies in a buggy. Little girl runs with her walker and jumps. Split screen of a woman doing a rowing machine and a woman doing bicep curls. A man driving with hand controls. And show what's possible. A woman swimming. A man breaking down a wheelchair and putting it into the passenger seat of a car. A car driving fast flying over a hill. A man in a power wheelchair playing tennis. A man in a manual wheelchair being lifted out of a boat by a few people and placed on a beach raising his hands in the air. Text on screen, how do you thrive? Join the movement, www.AbleThrive.com, #ThisIsHowI. Photos of people smiling.